Welcome to video 2 of the stringr video series. You should have completed exercises 1 and 2 as part of the first video. We're now going to talk about string subsetting. So now I'm going to suppose I have a string that looks like this. So X has 3 elements in it: apple, banana, and pear. So if I do str sub of X and I tell it 3, 5, space in there, it will give me the third through the fifth letters of each element. And you notice on pear there was no fifth element, so it just gives me the third through the end. So it tells it positions to get it. So I could do, I did str sub X 1, 3. What do you think we will get? The first 3 letters. I can also use negative numbers, and I can go third from the end to the last one. Okay, so that's a way I can use string subset. I could also use the string to lower. So this is going to take the first letter, right, the first place to the first place of each item, so the A, the B, and the P, and convert it to lowercase. Now I can use this and plug back in, so I can say, oh, I want to replace those, right? Because if I didn't replace them, then I would have still had the original items in there. This is just choosing them out, but if I want to replace it, I have to tell it where to put them. So now if I look at X, they have been turned to lowercase. There's also a string to title command. Right? Or I could do, and all of these are pipeable, so I could do X. Let's see, what else is there? Let's try upper. But now if I look at X, did I change it? No, because I did not reassign it, right? So I did the string to upper. The other thing I can do, suppose I have a different vector. Let's take this character vector, because it's got an A, an E, and a B. And the other thing I can do is string sort. So if I sort this, it has an option for the locale. The default will be your current locale as provided by the operating system. But suppose instead of an English locale, I wanted my locale to be Hawaii, where I'm going to use the Hawaiian alphabet. You see, then when it sorts, E comes before B in that alphabet. Now you're going to complete exercise 3, where you're going to take the following string, which has a bunch of extra spaces in it, and I want you to show how to get rid of space on the left, it's the first one, space on the right, it's the second one, both spaces, or all the extra space. So you're going to make use of str_trim. It's going to be one of the things you're going to look up the help on and see, and the other is str_squish. So look up those helps and see if you can't complete that exercise. We're also going to write an expression or a function to extract the middle character from a string and test it on the strings containing the word hamburger and hot dog. You'll have to think about what you want it to do if you have an even number of characters versus an odd number, and write your program to do that and test it on those 2 words. This concludes video 2. Come back for video 3, where we'll talk about regular expressions.